Rupert Spira talks about the metaphor of a character in a dream. While you're dreaming, there is this experience of being this separate person and experiencing a world. When I'm sleeping, my mind, which in the sleeping state is settled into a state of pure contentless awareness, has to create the content and create the embodiment of a self, a subject, as well as creating the content of a universe that that subject now interacts with in order to create the experience of a dream. If indeed consciousness, this localized awareness that is the space in which my egoic story, the story of Paul, my memories, my sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts in which that arises, is in fact the same consciousness which is the fundamental one thing in the universe. If indeed universal consciousness is really all that there is, this is the case of non-duality, then it's kind of easy to imagine that my life is the equivalent of the dream of universal consciousness, that I have been manifested by the universal mind as this localized separate entity in order to have the experience of sensing, imagining, feeling, and thinking. That I am indeed a dream of the universe, of consciousness. And it doesn't mean that I'm not real, that this, whatever this experience of life is, of this sense of a separate self that is continuous in time and has experiences and memories and relationships and, again, thoughts and feelings and all of that, it doesn't mean that that's not real. And it doesn't mean that my dreams aren't real. It's just a different level of reality. But when I'm dreaming, there is no awareness that I'm dreaming. Dreams are experienced as if I, the character in the dream, is engaged in a life and interacting with the dream-created universe. And though it's different in some ways, there's a discontinuity and things morph and strange things happen in dreams that don't happen in this seemingly real world of my waking consciousness. It could be exactly the same thing going on, just a level above. And maybe there is no limit to those levels. Maybe everything is a dream of a dream of a dream, and that consciousness simply keeps creating varying universe in order to have experience. Because experience requires duality. It requires there to be a subject and object. And if in reality there is just God, if you will, this one unified, unbounded by time and space consciousness, it can't experience anything without creating a universe of duality. And perhaps that's what our own localized consciousnesses, if there's such a thing, are creating a universe in order to have that experience while we're sleeping. And perhaps my life is a universe that has been created by universal consciousness in order to experience.